Under the watchful eye of several law enforcement agencies, thousands of Jewish Americans gathered Tuesday at the National Mall in Washington to express support for Israel and call for the release of the hostages kidnapped by the militant group Hamas during a terrorist incursion into Israel on October 7.
Just like you have, Israel made a corridor so that Gazan refugees who wanted to leave, who were in fear of their lives, they made a safe passage for them. I'd like to see a safe passage for the 240 kidnapped Israelis that were taken from their homes.
Everybody saw what Hamas did. And of course, I crave for, to minimize civilian casualties.
Rally goers also denounced all forms of anti-Semitism.
I've never experienced so much anti-Semitism in my life. I'm used to anti-Semitism, but not at this level.
There were also calls for the United States to ramp up its support to Israel.
I think that more financial aid is needed. I think that making sure that the Middle East stays safe is a huge priority for the United States.
Among the thousands of people who gathered for the March for Israel, there was a subgroup of people who had a different set of views concerning the conflict in the Middle East.
They participated under the banner of the Peace Bloc and were led by lobbying groups such as J Street and the NGO Americans for Peace Now. Some questioned aspects of Israel's military offensive in Gaza.
I wouldn't consider it a counter-demonstration. I would consider it a piece of the larger conversation. What we need immediately is we need a pause in the fighting. We need a humanitarian pause.
We condemn Hamas's actions. However, we believe that to fight war crimes with more war crimes does not solve the problem.
Others share their views on what should happen when the fighting ends.
I'm in favor of a two-state solution. I think that's the only solution.
We care about Israel deeply, and we care about the Palestinians, and we want to see both of those people with dignity, sovereignty, freedom.
Despite the wide variety of opinions among Jewish Americans who participated in the March for Israel, and a couple of tense moments during encounters with Jewish Orthodox protesters on the sidelines of the main event, the rally was held and concluded in an environment of peace. Veronica Balderas Iglesias, VOA News, Washington.